been almost 2 weeks now since I've dislocated my shoulder. It's called acromioclavicular joint dislocation. No bone is broken, but the ligaments that connect my clavicle to the acromion have been torn, and it has taken me some time to recover. And this it's just a few minutes that I just start riding again. Feels good. There's no pain except for sudden movement. It's a bit of a challenge when I put on my leather jacket and pulled my helmet downwards. But apart from that, I feel good. So the doctor recommended that I would take surgery to fix this. But I've been reading a lot of stuff, and even scientific journals, that my injury, which is classified to be type 3, is quite of a controversial. It's quite controversial when it comes to the appropriate treatment. Types 4, 5, and 6, which are more severe, would definitely require surgery. So I'm in the middle. I'm in type 3, and many even surgeons or doctors recommend not to immediately do surgery. So I was a bit surprised when my doctor, on my second appointment with him, a week after my injury, immediately recommended surgery. Based on my readings, usually they give the person at least 3 to 4 weeks to assess by himself if he would really need a surgery. So depending on, you know, if the injury impedes him to do his normal task, or it's really something that would not allow the person, the injured person, to do the normal stuff that he does, then they would require surgery. But I wasn't given that option. So right then and there, when he told me to have surgery, I told him, no, I need to, even without reading, I told him I need to wait for at least 3 or 4 weeks to see if, because I think, well, I'm not a doctor, but I think and I feel that these injuries are really life-threatening. Of course, it would impede my physical you know, activities, or limit my physical activities, and I could not exert myself as hard as before. So I think I made the right decision regarding that part. But as for surgery, I still have to wait for a few weeks. I'm riding today to see if it's really going to hurt, and this would be, for sure, this is going to be one of the main considerations if I would go for surgery. But you know, a few minutes of riding, I don't feel any discomfort, I don't feel any pain. Of course, it's just here on this little sois, as we call here in Thailand. I don't want to go yet to the main road, because it's just what, 8 in the morning, and for sure it's going to be heavy traffic. So I'm going through all these little roads here at the back, heading towards the open road, and we'll see from there. So of course I don't want to push myself. I want to ride easy. I don't want to do unnecessary harm to myself. So there's no pain in pulling the clutch. There's no pain on my shoulder, maneuvering slowly, because that's when the bike is heavy. When the bike is running, it's okay. It's light, but maneuvering in slow speed, that would, you know, if your bike is heavy, then that's when you feel the weight of your bike. But so far I feel good, so I think it should be good. Yep. At least I know that being in this position, holding the handlebars, would be painless. I think the padding of my jacket that's touching my injured shoulder is causing a little bit of discomfort, but it's so I just had a full tank of gas. So far so good. Let's see where the pain, a little bit of discomfort comes in when I try to pull in using my injured arm. Well, let me set this one first. Alright, let's go. Okay. So if I use my arm to pull something towards my body, that's when a little bit of discomfort comes in. So you can imagine wearing a helmet, or putting in my jacket, or even adjusting the straps of my right arm using my injured arm, adjusting the glove straps. There's a little bit of discomfort there, so I think I know, of course that's understandable because of the stability of my shoulders, not as it used to be right now, and probably the muscle is still sore. So yeah, I can live with that. With a bit of strengthening and more time to heal, I think this would go away. So it's not really an issue for me. Probably I also have to adjust how I brace myself, because my bike is a little bit torquey, and when I pull the throttle, you could really feel the pull. So I think my right arm would compensate much more right now, because I don't know, I don't want to force my left arm to really hold on to the bike, especially if I'm accelerating. So another challenge that we're going to see today is what I would feel if there's a bump on the road that I do not see, that the bike goes over it, and what would I feel? You know, would there be a pain on my injured arm or not? If it would be painful, then probably I give it a week or so again to recuperate and do this again, just to see how things go. Wind resistance, no discomfort yet. This is normal. I think I have to keep within the limits of 160. What is right? Don't want to push too hard, though it's really tempting. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So after 15 minutes of riding, it's a little bit of discomfort in my shoulder, but I think it's the padding of my jacket. So, interesting. I feel it now. It's fatigued. It is fatigued. So, yeah. I guess we found our limit. 30 minutes. 30 minutes of riding. So I don't know how we're gonna take a U-turn from here. Yeah, let's find a good place. Yeah, there it is. So I would be using more of my legs, hold on to the tank, my right arm to compensate for my left arm. There we go. Ooh, ooh. I felt that. I think it's open. Some cars right here. So yoo-hoo. So just had breakfast and leaving now for home.